Alrighty, good evening. Welcome to Terlingua, 10 years. How many people have been here for all 10 years?
5 people!
How many people are at 08? Awesome. We're very, very, very pleased to see you all. Welcome back. Mike, Amy, there's lots of great people here. Good evening. I'm happy to have you. The board is happy to have you. Let me introduce the board. Jim Atterbury. Put up a hand. Sean, the auctioneer cook. Jim Lee. Warren Dubs Ferris. Rick Rickman. And myself. Ain't write it either. Let's see. Some news. If you haven't heard, and I think everybody's heard, Rain and I are moving back to Terlingua as of December. Thank God. Thank anyone. Thank everyone. I've had an ocean of salmon. Next year's dates, October 10 to 13, pre-event is October 9, so October 9 to 13. Put it in your calendar. So basically the same as this year. A couple other quick things and I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to be short tonight for a change. I want to... Thank you very much. I want to thank some of the corporate charities, corporate companies who are providing matches for their folks. So Allstate, the Allstate company provides matches to some of their people that work, so they match the money that's given to the event, and we get more for charity. Dell does the same thing, and Lions Dell does the same thing, and there may be others that I'm missing. If I miss somebody, forgive me. But if you work for a corporation that has a corporate giving campaign, think of TPS. JT is turning 18 for the 18th time? 19th? 20th? JT's birthday, y'all. Give him a hand. Happy birthday, JT. I'm done. Can you believe it?
Thanks, David. Myself.
Who told you?
Well, one thing that we've talked about over the last few days, and it's been a big topic of and gossip. We wanted to cut the gossip. We want everyone to know what's going on with the Terlingua racing team and the original Bunny. The reason why we all started here, we are in final negotiations with the Neal family to do another licensing agreement. So fingers crossed, everything will be back to the way it was, thanks to, and no small part to Amy. Amy stepped in and really helped us out with that. We appreciate it. Thanks, Amy. Also, I'd also like to recognize we have Rick Titus here, and
Stand up, Rick! Stand up!
for those of you that don't know Rick, you may see him out on the roads later this weekend, and if somebody runs you off the road, it was probably Rick Titus, and you should feel proud of that. So I just want to thank you, and of course your legacy goes as far back as all of this goes as well. So thank you very much, Rick.
Thanks all. We're glad to see you. Happy 10th. Alrighty, what do I need to tell you? Well, first off, good morning. Thank you all for working with the hospitality room last night. I cannot tell you how much easier it makes our life as board members. Second, are you having fun?
Yeah.
Good. Rick Sauté is working with Thrivent, and there is going to be water
and Gatorade.
and Gatorade in all the coolers. They'll be out there by the start of the autocross. There'll be tons here for the kids and community. Be out there for the sheriff. Like 800 bottles?
Yeah, 800 bottles.
So 800 bottles. So thank you to Rick.
Right on, Rick.
Thank you to Thrivent.
Thank you to Thrivent. Stay hydrated.
I think you've got her slightly.
Oh, yes, I'm taller.
Sorry, Shannon.
I am.
It's very close.
Every man in the audience raised his hand.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good at your hair.
Behind you. And we thought it would be a good idea to recreate all about a little bit better the famous race in year one between Bondurant and Ford. Since it was my first year here at Shelby, and this is my 10th year here as Celine, we decided also to celebrate the Titus family by doing a recreation of the Titus Terlingua car. Actually, they're both Titus Terlingua cars. One is Jerry and one is Rick. So, we're going to have some races. We have trophies. And then tonight at the auction, we will be auctioning off the cars for charity. So, let's have some fun. Car number 1, we have Rick Titus. Driving the Terlingua 67 SCCA champion, driven by his dad. And in car number 2, we have Richard Dean, driving the SCCA championship from 87.
I see you're no longer in.
I already beat you. All right, guys. May the best racer win.
You'll be first if you go that way, Rick. Thank you. There you go.
Girl, slow down. I was trying to do the best.
Oh, great. I saw you bending over. I'm like, why is he doing it? I thought maybe they were on my
have no choice. It's coming up later. Yes, sir. Hey, everybody. That's my offspring. Of course he's going to win.
Nope.
No, he would have wrecked it first.
Runaway.
Good job, offspring.
Ron and Billy. Ron Schemler, Billy Sprouse.
Much fun. Good job.
Okay. I need Michelle.
Slowing down so they can catch up.
Chuck you, Farley. Yeah. You come back.
Bum bum.
Here to go. Go, finish.
Nicely done.
We've got gifts to follow, we've got a live auction, we've got fun, we've got all kinds of things, but right now we have food. I never thought I would tire in my life of seeing yellow and black. I may never sleep again after seeing this scene before me. You all look great. The buffet's open, enjoy y'all.
How many people were here in 2008?
Yes.
How many people have been here every year since then?
Not every year.
Every year since Everybody who has been here every year since, including 2008, other than the board, stand up. Come here. Simon says, come here. All right. We consider at least 2 of you to be good people that we like. Thank you. So we have a special gift for you that we're going to give out. We have special bottles of Jack Daniels that were made just for us, and so we are going to give them out. It's a single barrel select from one barrel. The distillers, the distillers sampled a lot of different barrels. This is the one that they liked the best. And so this is where these bottles came from. So we're going to give each of you one of these bottles as a way of saying thank you for being here every year and gracing us with your presence. Lest you think we are done with Jack Daniels, we are not. There are actually 4 different varieties of Jack Daniels that we have up here. Actually, it's all the same Jack Daniels, but the decoration on them is a little bit different. So you all got the ones that say Terlingua Preservation Society 2009 through 2018. And we have 3 other versions of the bottles available. Seriously. We have these say Terlingua Preservation Society VIP private stock. The Texas flag with a state song and a glass.
Ta-da!
Stars at night are big and bright.
Signed by Rick. Titus, not Rick. But we can have Rick Rickman sign it too.
All right, somebody go and hold this side of it.
Walk the other direction this time. Yeah, why don't you have some pretty girls carry around?
All right.
You can get a couple of redheads.
And Monty.
All right, this is another of Josiel's famous quilts.
You know what?
Always a huge hit.
I'm the idea guy.
This one, this picture right here is Jerry Titus's car, and Rick Titus
See you, Brenda?
was nice enough to put a personal note on it and sign it.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Rick Titus.
Thank you, Rick Titus.
She's like, what? I'm sorry, I was talking. 2,500, Debbie Bell, thank you.
Once again, Ford Motor Company has been very kind to give us a pass to Barrett Jackson at Scottsdale. You'll have pass to the gala and pass to the auction. You'll have 2 passes into the Skybox. You have to get yourself there, find yourself your own hotel, but if anybody who's been there before will tell you, it is an amazing trip. It's one of the most great people shows you'll ever see. You'll see hundreds of cars that you'll not see anywhere else in the world. You will see people that you won't see anywhere else in the world. You will see things that you cannot see anywhere else in the world. And you will see things that it's an amazing show. So Ford has been very, very kind once again to provide us with that.
After the auction, we'll provide them your name and contact information. They will make contact with you, provide all information to you, and it will all be a will call for you. And just as long as your name's not Sean Cook, you'll be more than Sean Cook cannot come. But what they said was it's the Raptor. Yes, Steve. 350 Raptor. But this also is from within Ford. We know that we have a new bean counter in charge. Okay? We're not real excited about this.
Nope.
This may be the last year for all of these programs. So, if you have any interest at all in doing this, this is a great chance for you to do this.
All right, we have a 1/18th die cast of the new Ford GT in heritage colors, signed by Henry Ford III.
07.
Since Billy's dead. I think it's going to need some new rear tires. We've got 800 Austin, going once, going twice, sold Austin.
Bill Neal, Nelda Neal, Gary Patterson, Carol,
Bud Mahoney.
Bob Bondurant.
Is there a picture there?
There is a picture at the airport.
In there?
Like get the idea.
Like everybody down there?
I've got 300 going once, going twice, sold. Michelle. You know about it if you're not familiar with it. But when you buy the barrel, they don't tell you how much alcohol you're going to get because every barrel is a different amount because there's something called the angel's share. And that's the alcohol that evaporates or is absorbed into the barrel. And it's different with every barrel. And so they call it the angel's share. And so when you buy the barrel of Jack Daniels, you don't actually get the barrel. You just get the liquor out of it. When we were negotiating, when we were talking to Jack Daniels, they agreed to make an exception in our case and send us a barrel. So again, it's not something that you normally get. Jack Daniels sells most of their barrels to the Jameson company in Ireland to put their alcohol in for their new Irish whiskey called Caskmates. And so that's where the majority of the Jack Daniels bottles go, or barrels. But we have this one. It is branded on the top, Jack Daniels, Lynchburg, Tennessee. And so this is a good commemorative thing, and we will start the bidding on this barrel at $100. And this is engraved with Terlingua Preservation Society. It says Fear the Bunny on it. It has the master distiller's name, the date our barrel was selected, and the bottling commenced. So David's walking around with the barrel head so that y'all can see that. Yes. All right. So a lot of you know Joseph Morales. He is not here this weekend, but he has made this for us. He also made the license plates that were in the silent auction. And this uses the fast bunny, we'll call it. And so he made this. $550. $575?
Oh, let him have it.
$550. Kent, going once, going twice, sold. Westwood. They're from the Netherlands. They have been to many of the events here.
And then, as often happens, their children got in the way of them coming for a while. So Rick races karts, is doing phenomenal overseas. And just a little bit of background, Patrick has a orange GT500, and Astrid has the only Terlingua Mustang outside of the United States.
I recall
they
it
have,
was a surprise that Patrick gave her, wasn't it?
yeah, he gave it to her as a surprise at the 45th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah. And so, yeah, great surprise, awesome. They're great people. If you haven't met them, come up and mob them afterwards.
Get an autograph.
Get all up in their personal space. Have them sign something.
This is a
Weapon?
here. This was at one time a cavalry outpost, and you see that in the cavalry side over there. So I thought what would really be neat is to create a Army regulation sized guidon for Terlingua race team. And those of us that come every year, what you do is you get a year banner, which we call a battle streamer, for every year you participate. So the black background will be for the first 10 years. The next guidon will be yellow with black. And then when the third one comes, it will be half black, half yellow. But
We'll be dead by then, so it won't matter.
hopefully. Continue it on.
There's a bunch of folks out there getting the course set up. Warren and Sal and Brandon and Jim Lee and Rick Rickman was up here earlier, and Pat and Daphne and George and I don't know who all else. There's a lot of folks that work behind the scenes on this deal. I know I'm missing some, but thank all the folks that are behind the scenes all the time on this thing, making it run. Give them a hand, guys. Yeah. Third and least, and then I'll be quiet, I want to thank everybody that donates items each year. We raised about $32,000 last night between the two auctions, and that's because you all are generous and bring things to the event. So thank you. We'll be doing 2 scholarships of $4,000 each out of that money, and then dividing the $24,000 left among the charity recipients. I can tell you at this point we've had about a dozen people go through college on our scholarships. One of them graduated Naval Academy and has gone on from there. I got a long note from his mom. I meet people in town and they sing our praises. We have supported the Crisis Center. We support Fire and EMS. They have bought all kinds of equipment, lights, exercise equipment, scene extrication devices with our money. We support Active Vets. It's a program that takes veterans who have adjustment to non-combat real life concerns, troubles with their family, troubles reintegrating after their service, which is incredible. We bring them into wilderness trips overnight with people like John McCardle, who you met last year, the Delta Force Colonel, and we give them an opportunity to talk to people that have been through what they've been through. It seems to really help. We support the school heavily. Besides just the scholarships, we do their activity funds, we buy them equipment, we get the kids out of Terlingua so they find out there's a world, I admit it's a reduced world, but a world beyond the world that we have here in local Brewster County. We support the sheriff, we support American Legion, and you all make it possible. So thank you, and I'm done.
Showcase. Thank you for being here. That's all I have to say.
Okay, this is for y'all. This is for the club. This goes in your showcase. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the American Legion.
was asked about a tally on the auction, about 32,000. Clap. Thank you.
Sean came up with a great idea that we're going to have one that passes every year. So, Austin, congratulations.
Way to go, Austin!
Turn it around so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
And for the golf cart. It's adorable.
Okay, and because I was worried that Celine wasn't going to win, I want to give an award to the person who actually came in first in the Celine, Ron Semler.
Yay, Ron! Where's Ron? There he is. Ron. He's coming. He's getting there.
Congrats, Ron.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, so now for the traveling Terlingua trophy.
Yeah.
So on the back, it's got the original Jerry Titus car and the Rick Titus car with both Carol. And if you were here last year, that's what Steve's autographed. So, and then it's got Rick in the front. So, Rick, this award is for you. And we expect you to come back next year and pass it on to the next winner.
Thank you. Good luck when they come back with it.
Rick, I got your email.
A big party down there. And I sure wish I was with you.
We do too, Bill.
So have a big time, steak and meats, and raise a cold one, would you?
I want to wish everyone a great time there in Texas. Wish I was there. Obviously, I'm here in China. I would have all of our fans here in China say ni hao. Thank you. So we have a lot of fans here in China that are wishing you in Texas all those clean fans. Then we're going to say ni hao. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's our greetings from China. And so I understand you've had a good time, and I also understand that Austin won the go-kart.
Yeah!